Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my God. Oh my, no. All right, everyone. I'm Mark.
And I'm Ryan.
And this week we are going to give a non-spoiler review of probably one of the most disturbing movies to come out this year, Hereditary.
A24's latest horror flick stars Toni Collette, the Australian-born actress from The Sixth Sense, Little Miss Sunshine, and your favorite, XXX Return of Xander Cage.
Yes.
She plays the main character, a mother of two, who loses her reclusive mother. Bit of a weirdo. She has this really weird career where she makes dioramas for some reason, professionally.
Why would you do that? I don't know.
She slowly starts to realize that mommy was into some real freaky shit. And after being lured down the same path, we get some very, very weird results. You might also recognize Alex Wolff, who played one of the main characters in Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle and was taken over by The Rock.
And Alex also has a brother, Nat Wolff, who I recognized from the anime live-action film on Netflix, Death Note, who also has a mole. Just in
different place for the mole.
In a
it's
different
like
spot.
Here versus here.
Yeah, just a different spot on his face where the mole's placed.
And of course, we also have Millie Shapiro, who, if you've seen a trailer or a poster for this, is the very creepy-looking girl who takes the center stage in this. I promise, I looked into this. She's not as weird in real life as she is in this movie.
You don't think I'm going to take care of you?
But when you die.
So for me, this isn't like pee your pants scary. This is more disturbing imagery. Stuff that you see when you close your eyes at night. Like when I leave a movie theater after a scary movie, I want to be terrified walking to my car in a dark parking lot. I want to look to the rear seat and like, shit, is there something back there? And that's not really what this is. This is more eerie, strange imagery, stuff that you don't want to see that you have to see anyways.
Mom, what's happening? Make it stop! Make it stop!
I'm deeply emotionally scarred by Toni Collette's performance. Some of the most disturbing monologues and reactionary imagery that you could possibly imagine. She 100% deserves to be in the running for Best Actress nomination.
I would say go see this movie just to see Toni Collette's performance. It's outstanding, phenomenal, and just leaves you stunned at the end.
For me, that's kind of where it jumped the shark a little bit. I think that they could have alluded to certain things that they ended up showing outright without having to cross into that super weird territory. I just didn't quite understand why they had to go there with the ending. What do you want to see in a sequel?
I would actually love to see a prequel. I would love to see the whole history of the family and the reason why it's called Hereditary. But what I was thinking is, why throughout the whole film is everyone just sweating profusely? It doesn't look like anyone took a shower for at least a week.
Maybe it was just really hot on set. I don't know, those lights get to be a little warm.
I think the fact that they're overly sweaty makes it that much scarier of a movie. Why do movies like this always have to take place in a gigantic house in the middle of nowhere? If my mom ever brought me to my dead grandma's house and said we're going to live here for a couple weeks, I would immediately find an Airbnb and tell her I'll see her in a couple months. All right, Ryan, how about you? Final thoughts?
This movie is definitely a slow burn, but it's worth it for the last 30 minutes. I felt that it could have been a little bit shorter, which detracts just a little bit, but it's still definitely worth seeing in theaters. Bring somebody you know and hold on to them tight because, wow, some of this stuff isn't going to leave my brain for a long time.
It will not. And on a final note, we want to hear what you guys have to say. So if you've seen this movie, leave some comments below. For a more in-depth review, you can check out our podcast releasing later this week where we're going to give a full non-spoiler and spoiler review for Hereditary. But thanks for tuning in. Until next time.